The power plant was built from 1910 to 1915. And in 1910, there was not the technology to send electricity from northern Sweden to southern Sweden did not exist. So this power plant was intended for the industries up here in the north, for the mines in Malmberget and Kiruna. It was decided that in order to increase capacity on the railway, we would electrify the trains, switch out the coal-powered steam engines that were used at the time for electrically powered engines that could pull longer and heavier trains and would also be almost twice as fast. That way, capacity would double. We started building this power plant in 1910. Unfortunately, because the railway had to be electrified quite soon. The original 7 years that we were planning to take to build the power station was now only 5 years of building time. So this meant that we were in quite a hurry, of course. We immediately started building a railway from Gällivare, which is the nearest railway station. But we didn't have time to wait for the railway to be finished because we had to finish the whole power station in only 5 years. So during the first year, we had to solve the transport question with any method that we could think of. Because there is a lot of marshland between Gällivare and Porjus, that meant that horse transports were impossible. And due to the waterfalls and rapids along the Lula River, you could not use boats either. So one of the methods used to transport material to Porjus during this first year was actually hired bearers that carried materials along a tourist path between Gällivare and Porjus. The men carried materials along a distance of 54 kilometers, and they were paid per kilo. They got ½ a crown per kilo, actually quite a lot of money back in 1910. This of course meant that the more materials you could carry, the better you were paid. And the normal burden they carried was actually between 40 to 50 kilos. However, it was not unheard of to carry even more than that. Our record bearer, Emil Åkerlund, actually carried a machine part that needed to be brought to Porjus. This machine part had of course been taken apart as far as possible, but nonetheless the weight of this part was a whole 101 kilos, which he carried to Porjus in a single day.